girls, welcome to another episode of Kiss and Child podcast. I am your host, Ayo. If you're new here and want to see more of us, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to follow us on any podcast hosting platforms that you are listening from. This is Kiss and Tell. On the episode today, I have with me a very, very good friend of mine. She is a content creator and a YouTuber. And my guys, this is Abigail.
Hooray! Drum rolls! Hi, this is Abby. And
If we want to see more of you, where do we go?
so my name is Abby, but on my social media handle, my Instagram, I'm Lumumba Mwikali. I think she'll put it on the
Yeah.
screen. I normally feel like it's too long, but I don't know how to change it. Like I don't know what to put. But yeah, it's Lumumba Mwikali on Instagram, and on YouTube it's Abigail Lumumba, like just my full name. And on TikTok, yeah, it's just Abby. Yeah, like Abby with a fairy. I don't know, like we'll just put all the links, but that's where you can find me.
I'll link on the links below and put them on the screen just in case. And if you know how to change the username on Instagram of Avi,
Yeah, or give me a suggestion, a beg. Like I don't know what to put.
how was your week?
My week, the previous one, it wanted to take me like this and just throw me somewhere. It was tough, but thank God for His grace. Like I don't know, like in the beginning of that week, I didn't know I would finish it, and like we came to the end, and like exams were done and everything, and I was just so grateful that I was done with everything. Yeah, so it was tough, but like bittersweet. Like it was achievements here and very low lows, but the highs were nice. So I'm grateful to be here.
Yeah, if you ever wondering why my first four guests are talking about exam, we pre-film our episodes. So right now we all just finished our exams, guys. So,
Yeah, it was tough, but we're here, moving.
how's your dating life?
My day today was great. I had an off day, so I went shopping. But yeah, I went shopping. It was okay. I had Christmas shopping and all that. That was fun. And now I'm here, so like I've been waiting,
I asked
guys.
how was your
Like,
dating life?
oh, my dating life. How's your day today? My dating life. Should I answer that?
Yeah, you should answer that.
Okay, my dating life right now, it's just like I'm not dating anyone, so it's pretty vague. Like there's nothing happening, but I'm really okay. I think some days most of the days I'm great. Some days are like not great because like most of the time, you want your personal person, but I'm ready to wait. So that's like the summary of how my dating life is.
Do you think it's hard to find love in our generation? Because I feel like Gen Z have like this. Like there's now like this new air of like, oh, like maybe there's no love anymore in our generation, and people are like, who's even dating nowadays? Like,
Personally, I feel like true love does exist in this generation. I just feel like the quality of love has reduced and people have deemed love to be other things. For example, in this generation, people and I'm not talking from a point of like from a judgmental point of view or anything. It's just like what I would want and like my principles don't allow me to just get attached to someone just for like one night stands or like just friends with benefits and all that. And trust me, it's not that I'm not shy. I'm here like just putting myself out there just so that I'm not perfect. Like I've tried it before and I got my heart broken, and that's just not my standard and that's not who we are. But going back to your question, you have asked if it's difficult to find true love in this generation. I sometimes get scared for myself because I'm like, you never know when it's real, because like people who have had real love before or who have offered real love before have gotten hurt, because it's like I'm not like I'm not a relationship kind of person, or that's just not my vibe. I don't do relationships. I'm not like boyfriend material or girlfriend material. So like most people are very shallow, like everything is just very surface level. It's just like we're just having fun. No one is ready to most people are not ready to commit, and the people who are there experiencing true love, sometimes when I look at it, because of course you can't see everything that's happening, but sometimes when I look at it, it seems like, oh my gosh, so those guys found each other and that's it. Like, where's my person? And I know that's like when the days are like kind of hopeless, but that's how I feel sometimes.
do you think like there was like any relationship in your childhood I kind of look forward to, but then you grew older and you're like,
Oh my gosh. In my childhood relationship,
like maybe like a couple, and we're like, oh, when I
Yeah.
get married, I'm gonna be like that person. Like the person I'm gonna marry is gonna do the things this couple like they're posting or whatnot.
But right now, I don't think that will be the dream. I can't. Can I recall? I can't recall if I had like a specific one. I was too busy dreaming about my, like, I didn't even have someone I'm looking up to. I just knew I wanted like a nice, dark, tall man, like I don't know, who will treat me like a princess. That's what I was dreaming about. I even stopped dreaming. But
Reality
like,
check.
yeah, I didn't have like a certain couple I was looking up to. But right now, I just think if, for example, the examples that have been in my life right now, there's so many things that I didn't get to understand, but now I see them clearly, and I'm like, I know better now. And if I knew that then, it wouldn't have made sense. Like then it was just like child's play.
Yeah.
Right now I'm like, you are not treating her right. Like I'm not ready to look up to you guys. Like
You were
mine will
talking
just
about
come
like,
here.
oh, let me just call you in. You were talking about like how most people are not ready to commit.
Yeah.
Do you think people are now scared because like you don't know what the other person intention is?
Exactly.
So I do think like most people are now scared, like they don't want to do it, or you just feel like it's a trend right now. So that's where everybody's leading towards or whatnot.
I feel like most people are scared, first of all, and most people are not ready to admit that they're scared. So it's just like we are all scared, but then I'm not the one who is going to put my heart in the line. Like, okay, let's not attach anything. Like, I'm not the one who will sacrifice my heart. Like, we are all just, hovering around this fun area, but like, no one is ready to sacrifice that, like, I'm giving myself into this relationship. I know you are not ready to commit, but like, the thing is, if you're not ready to commit and I'm ready, it won't work.
Yeah.
But then if you're not ready, you can convince me not to commit. Do you know that saying of if someone is doing really low and you're at the top, they can easily pull you down. It's like, if you're not ready to commit and I'm really liking you, it's like, okay, then like maybe let's just try it.
Let's see where it's leading.
Bro,
Guys, don't do let's see where it's leading.
No, like if someone is supposed to see where it's leading, why have you not seen it now? Like you better see it. Because if someone has worked on themselves and you're coming here and what you're offering is uncertainty, bro, pack your box and leave.
We have a friend, actually give this a name. We have a friend that she's kind of scared to date because she feels like she will lose herself. And I kind of gave it the individuality versus relationship personality. Like she's scared that she will lose herself and she will not be able to like connect to the people that she's connecting to right now because she's so focused on doing like making the relationship work. What do you think about that? Like, do you actually think that's possible? Like people can lose themselves in a relationship?
Yes, I honestly think that's possible because most of the time people get into relationships without having spent enough time with themselves. So like if you've not spent enough time filling your cup and knowing exactly who you are and like having this strong personality, like you have a foundation. So now if I'm getting into a relationship, I don't have any doubts about who I am.
Yeah.
I know what I like. I know what I like doing by myself. I know what I enjoy doing with you. Like I know my stuff.
Yeah.
So like if I'm coming, I'm not losing bits of me. I know when it's self-care. I know when I want some me time, like I know these things. And that's why I feel like it's very important for you to either take breaks between relationships and heal and like fill your cup. Like know who you are, know the things that give you joy, know the things that fill you instead of just going and looking for fulfillment in a relationship. Like I was watching this TikTok and like it was a trend, like the photos, and like the guys were saying like really gorgeous men, like I was like, oh, okay, like really nice, hot, nice ones. And then when you scroll, it's like they're writing the list, like a list of a woman that I want, like dream list, something like that. So anyway, this men were talking about like the characteristics, and the first one was come healed. Like, I'm not gonna heal you. And like in my mind, I'm like, but you don't know what I've gone through. Like, I just want you to heal me, like I want you to like take care of that little Abby and like tell her it's okay. Like I'm here, I'm gonna love you. But thinking about it, do you know what he's been through? So now he's gonna heal himself, heal you, and also make sure that you guys don't traumatize the babies, God willing, if they come. So like, I feel all these things, like even the men that are ready to commit and actually offer true love, they want you to come healed. They want you to come with a full cup. It's 100% and 100%. So that your personalities don't necessarily clash, but they complement each other. So the day when I'm 70, you can give me you're 30.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
But yeah, like that's what I feel about that.
It's Christmas time right now, and on TikTok, the thing of men making themselves look stupid. Let me explain myself because I don't know how to use the right term.
I feel like I've watched that TikTok.
You know when like they say like when men can do like simple things in the house, like maybe for a day you leave the man with the kids and he doesn't even know the kids' routine.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, people are normalizing men being stupid. Like, do you think at this point where we are right now, because it's everywhere. Like there was this thing with the stocking, like not just stocking you put on your where like maybe a fireplace or whatnot. And apparently every year this woman filmed a TikTok video. Did she film it or the husband film it? But our stockings are not filled because she gives the gifts.
Oh my.
Like she takes care of the gifts for the kids and that kind of thing. And everybody, even the dog stocking is filled, but our own is empty.
Like the wife?
The wife, the mother, because nobody realized that they have to fill our stocking because she does all the work.
That's mad. That's crazy.
So do you think like in this age, because honestly it's everywhere, like it's honestly annoying.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that one, but okay,
I'll show you after. But like it's honestly annoying, but like do you think like in this age it's gonna just be like it's unrealistic to think of having the relationship you want in your hair? You think you should lower your standards to just so that you can have your person?
You triggered me. Lower my what? No. I feel like lowering your standard is not part of the equation. Like I ain't gonna do that. No. Because first of all, I believe in God and He has given me things that I have not even imagined of. Things that I asked for this and He gave me above and beyond. So why am I lowering my standards on the man I need and the man I know I will get just because what I can see right now is not what I envisioned? Do you get?
Yeah.
Like the men I'm seeing on TikTok, for example, are not feeling the stockings, but like I know my guy, like my husband will be my partner. So if I'm getting this for the kids, this is what we had planned. And the things I've been blabbed. And me, if I want something, I've been saying it seems. So if we're in the same room, the same bed, getting ready together, doing everything together, you better know everything that I want.
True.
So it's not necessary for me to lower my standards just because I'm scared that like I'm trying to accommodate.
Yeah.
It's like dimming your shine just because you want to fit in. That's not fair because with that shine, with that you're able to achieve so much more. But just because you brought yourself down, then your potential is dimmed just because of some. Please,
you know what? I feel like this is something for you that make like I trust you, I would never again. Like something someone can do to you, I'd be like, I would never.
Like you broke my trust and I can't come back? Oh, like relationship-wise, right? Or just anyone?
Anyway, but relationship mostly though.
Like my partner. I feel like cheating right now. I tried being an understanding girlfriend. No, it's not my job. It's not my cup of tea. I don't fancy that. Like I'm not gonna be understanding on certain things. I feel like cheating, just being like a liar.
Oh no, guys! Somebody's shocked by what Abby is saying. So I'm like,
Anyway,
but she's
yeah,
right.
I'm right. Like I'm not going to be understanding on certain things. Like they're deal breakers. Like if we're in a relationship and I'm offering my all, I'm here. I'm not cheating. And cheating is not even in my mind because I'm obsessed with you. Like, why are we cheating? Like, if your love is finished, let's go on mine. Like, let's use mine. Like, you ain't going nowhere. But anyway, I'm kidding. I just feel like cheating will be a deal breaker, or if you're disrespectful. Like, let's say if I get a pasta and lobster, and then he's being racist or something, that's like, bye boy. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
You know what? Thinking of that, like living your peers versus a relationship. That's like, I can't remember where I found this from. But anyway, when you start thinking about so many things in a relationship where you feel like you cannot have a conversation with the person that you're in a relationship with. And these things are kind of like now affecting your everyday life because these are things you're thinking about. Like these are the bad thoughts you're thinking about. And you feel like you've had a conversation, but it's not leading anywhere. Do you think like, you can still fix it up or your peace?
I think if you are going to get together with someone, like in the phase where you guys are not committed yet, like you know you like each other, but we're just talking, yeah, because there's always talking first before you guys commit to each other,
Yeah.
of course. So like in that stage, if you don't easily have conversations with this guy, like if I'm not excited to tell you everything that's happening in my life, then I don't think I should go on to a serious commitment with this person, because when I'm seriously going through stuff, or like it's a serious topic, it's a serious conversation, like the kids need this or something, I need you to have an open mind. Like I need us to have a certain chemistry that we can talk about absolutely anything. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Like it's not fair for you to get into a commitment with someone that you cannot easily talk to. Like
True.
you're scared to have the conversation.
That's
Guys, I
true.
have experience. I'm just not going to lay down my
We
business
don't call
here.
out people here,
But it's not fair to yourself, because some people are actually really good
Yeah.
people, but you just don't talk. You know,
True.
like you need to be best friends. You need someone who will challenge your mind. Like personally, I would love someone who will challenge my mind, someone who will tell me, but they Abby, you're wrong, or like, you know, like I would like you to do this, or what do you think about this? Like I need someone who's like my friend, because my friends are crazy. My friends are crazy. Like if
we don't call out people. You don't need to.
Oh,
fight.
sorry. My friends are great. Like their perspectives are very loud. So like if I'm doing something wrong, they won't shut their mouths. Like I need someone
Yeah.
to show me the direction. I don't want us to be scared of talking to each other about
True.
certain matters.
I had a question, but my mind flies everywhere. Wait.
That's fine. Take your time.
Yeah, what were we talking about right now?
Talking like conversations.
What is a talking stage to you? I wanted to ask. Because some people are in talking stage for 2 and more years, and I'm like,
Oh my gosh. I feel like two and more years is a lot. Like just call it quits. Like you guys are not talking staging. You're just like talking. Like y'all are just friends at this point. Talking stage for me, is it okay?
and how long should it last?
How long? Like if there's potential and like everything aligns, I feel like a month or two. Like we have been talking for 2 months, and now like we want to, you know, get together. That's great. But like some situations, like you just gotta keep talking until until I don't know, something happens. Cause like sometimes it's just not aligned. Like you need to wait. Like let's just talk, get to know each other. Like we're not even talking then, but like we're not talking for we're gonna be boyfriend girlfriend sometime. Like we're just talking, like enjoying each other's company. Why you look at me like that?
No, because I have another question, and I don't want to forget it. But my question is, how seriously do you take talking stage? Because I learned a lesson this year, the beginning of this year.
Seriously. Do you wanna tell us your lesson?
My lesson is that thing is not serious. Something happened to my friend that made me realize talking stage.
Okay.
I said what I said.
Oh.
Because I don't know, but like if we've been talking for 2 months now, I already have like a vision. Like I'm already dreaming about us dating and whatnot.
Married and everything.
So, excuse me.
Like why are we still talking?
Exactly.
You asked me if I take
Like how seriously do you take it? Like, because someone's like, you know, I would like you should date and see things.
I found my answer.
Like you should date and see things. So like, do you just stay with one person? I find it very stressful to talk to more than one person at a time.
Exactly.
It's like energy draining. Like honestly, I already have school. I already have life. I already have sleep.
Gorgeous podcast.
I already have sleep. So like, to be talking to more than one person is honestly
Tiring.
Yeah.
Straining.
So like, but people, you don't want to be on one person, and the person you give me 100%, and the person is saying
like
talking
in
to
one basket.
Yeah, like but the person is talking to other people, which is totally okay because you guys are not committed.
Exactly.
That is totally okay, by the way, because you guys are not committed, and you've not had a discussion on. Oh, now
are we seeing each other
alone? Or like, if you've not had a discussion, it's totally okay because you're allowed to date, because you're allowed to talk to people. What do you think about that? Like,
personally, I take it seriously because, like you said, like if you know me, you do know me. Like I find it so hard to reply to people, and I know it's a bad trait. Like if I were to say a toxic thing about me, I would say it's that. And I'm not proud of it, but that just shows that if I'm spending my time talking to you, I actually like you. Like, I'm not even hiding it. And if you watch this, I like you. I'm kidding, jokes. But I'm not kidding. Like, I actually like you. Like, if I'm talking to you and it's consistent and I want you to know what's happening and like I'm concerned about what's happening in your life, I'm actually interested in you. And I feel like I saw this TikTok yesterday. I live on TikTok.
We do live.
We do live on TikTok. But it was like, I'm a hopeless romantic. I do this. Like, you know, the way they say, like, I'm a university student. I live on coffee or something. So I'm a hopeless romantic. Of course, if I'm talking to you, I'm only talking to you. Like, get the point. Because I don't have energy to be talking to everyone. I give too much love. Now imagine if I'm giving you that attention and then I give some, bro, you guys will miss me. Like, it's just one for one person.
True.
So I take it seriously.
Okay. Man, I have to stop forgetting my questions because they come in and then they're out immediately. But you may say, you may register. You were talking about how you got your heart broken. What do you think is something like? Give us a tip on how to get healed. Like, I don't know. I don't think get healed. I don't think my heart has ever been.
Hey, it has never been broken.
Like, not in that sense. Broken. Like, I feel like I have really low standards for people. Like.
Like expectations.
Like my expectations for you, the bar is very, very low. So if you do anything, it's like I already saw worse, so I already accepted fate. Like fate has already been accepted.
Yeah.
So I just like, you know, it takes me like 2 hours. Maybe I shower and cry and then I move on.
Okay.
So what's your tip? Like, I don't know. The bar is already low, so it's like it doesn't really affect because you already see it's coming. Like
you had that.
Yeah, I already had a deep, like, my head has seen like 50 ways this can go bad before it actually goes bad. And chances of one of those 50 ways being the way it goes back is very, very high. So it's kind of like, I already imagined this happening. I already imagined my reaction. Because God forbid, I'm caught in a fight and I don't have a comeback. So I always try.
Madam, prepare.
I always try to have like scenarios of everything that can happen. So what would you say? Because I don't think I've actually experienced like
heartbreak,
like being shattered. Like I did not see this.
I was shattered 4 months. I was crying on the dining table in front of my mother. Like I'm just, mom, it broke my heart. Like my mom was telling me to stop crying in front of the baby because now the baby will think I'm in pain. Yeah, it's physical. Like I'm really in pain. But anyway, the thing is, surround yourself with people who actually care about you. Because at that time, I was out of school and like my friends were in uni and we hadn't met. Like I wasn't in uni yet, so it was just me and my mom. So like my mom was there for my first serious heartbreak. The rest were just like whatever's like infatuations. But like this was my first serious boyfriend, and like I was heartbroken badly, and I felt so much pain. And my mom was there, so I feel like the first thing is just having someone around you, because she was the one who was telling me, please, like, remove your pictures together. Like, she was there in my business. I'm like, okay, bestie. Like, she was there. Sorry.
Supportive mothers. I feel like we're all supportive mothers.
I know. Like, we thank God for that. Because, like, it's they know how to take off the mommy cap and, like, just be there as your bestie and take care of you.
Sure.
So that, being supportive. And also, like, just cry. Just feel it. Like don't rush it and don't chase it. Just feel it, because once you feel it, it leaves. Like you cry until you can't cry anymore.
I just remember something when you were talking. So you guys, you know the TikTok trend where they say, how bad does he hurt?
You didn't show me, but I've seen them.
So let me tell you, this girl, she made the TikTok trend, and how bad it hurt for her was she called what was the thing again? Oh my
God. Like a seer, like I can see us together.
To be like his pastor, me, so something like that, and I'm like, Jesus.
It hurt bad. Like, we gotta be together. She didn't even think about like, oh, he knows my voice. It's like, we gotta be together. Like, I can see our future. Bro, it hurts, honestly. Like, you do stupid things. And I feel like with that heartbreak of mine, it's because we weren't given like the whole existence, universe, Kiniko, like I don't know. We just didn't have enough, like a chance to be together. That hurts, but you know, like you just feel it until it's gone. Now I'm just like, whatever will be, will be. Like,
things happen for a reason.
Exactly. Like if that happened, something else will just come and it will be great.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
But if anything doesn't come, just focus on yourself.
Yeah. And get girlfriends that will hype you up and like you can just cry. Because crying helps. Crying helps.
What's one thing you see in today's relationship that you think is toxic, but it's like normalized to be like very romantic thing?
Yeah. I feel like having sex right now is like really a normal thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then to me, and I know again, it's my opinion, not forgetting that I'm a Christian, like even away from what I believe as a Christian,
Yeah.
I just feel like such intimacy is such a it's such a sweet spot. Like I'm not ready to open up, literally. Like
Okay, I just get that.
sorry. Like I'm not ready to give that part of myself to every single person I am with. First of all, we have established that most people just want like no strings attached. And like in this no strings attached, you also want to be intimate with me. Like we can do other intimate things like
It's okay.
movies and
We can do other
like
intimate
other
things,
intimate
let's
things
get
that
into it.
don't involve sex. Like I
Yeah.
just feel like no one should be pressured. And it's hard. It's easier said than done because you'll get into this relationship and you really like this guy and he's a hot, flaming hot. But then the thing is, he has a different standard as you and he's like, I need this.
So
And
I think
if
a
you
lot
don't,
of young girls are getting pressured to accept
Exactly.
people they don't want to because
they're pressured to like give it in even when they're not ready. Like you feel like, oh, like my friends have done it, like everyone has done it, like I just need to do it, like I really like him. He's not worth it, babe. He's gonna leave you once he tastes it. He's gonna go. Don't believe me.
especially when you're not really committed.
Exactly. Like he has nothing attached to you. And even after, and if that's the only thing he's asking for, and like some are really, they have audacity is in them. They'll be very clear about what they want. And of course they will have pampered you before and all that.
I actually support actually I said something. Oh my god. I support the no string attached because you know what you want. Like it's better than you know what you want, but you're not communicating what you want.
Exactly.
Like I want a relationship and you want no string attached and you have the
If you have not said it before.
audacity to lead me on to believe that a relationship is actually gonna happen when there is no way.
It's gonna happen.
When does the no commitment thing get toxic for you? Like when are you like like
No commitment.
you should have just ended this at that point in time instead of following.
I just remembered when someone found you okay, like you were just chilling, and then they come in and they know what they want.
Yeah.
And then now I'm ready to give it my all, and you don't want to commit. Like, where are you going, Oga? Like, what's up? Like, what's up? Like, you brought me here, Like, I feel like before you get into anybody's business, get your stuff right. Like, get your stuff right. Some people are some people are givers. Some people is I. Some people are givers, and we are here to give it all. But if you are going to get it all, then you need to be committed.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not fair to the other party. That's like my take on it. And I know commitment is scary. I know people are traumatized by commitment. I know the whole society and everything has just made commitment hard. But I feel like we need to get our facts right. We need to understand what exactly we want. Like, we can be friends. I have male friends and they're literally darlings. Like, I love them to death. But we are just friends. Like, there's nothing there. Like, if you like me and I like you, we can establish that. But if you're not ready for commitment, let's just be friends. It will either fade away or you'll change your mind.
Yeah.
That's what
communication is truly the only way. Like, just communicate what you need and please be honest, because some people, they are literally giving you their whole heart, even though you feel like they are not. You know what? I just thought of something. What do you think about we are young, so let's just date casually?
Me, I'm not young. Oh, I'm young though. Sorry. Dating casually just because you're young. See, you just become friends. Like, what's the rush? Because like in the friendship, like if we've been friends for a long time, it will be easy for us to become boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, I've known her forever, and I just decided to tell her about how I'm feeling, and you might establish that she's feeling the same way instead of just like doing dating people stuff, and yet you guys are not dating. And I know my perspective is very rigid and very like, we can only do this if we're committed, but that's just what I believe in, and that's what I feel like takes away from, like, your younghood. Is there a younghood? You're being young, like the beauty of your like you're
Right.
young. You should experience stuff. You should have loads of friends, network, make connections, without having to be in this box with this person who's not even seeing a future with you. Like, he has seen his wife. He knows where he'll get his wife. Our friend Ella, she tells me that all the time. Like, guys know where they can find their wives, but they're here wasting their time with you, and you're stopping your whole life.
What?
Yet, Oga has his wife somewhere. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair. Like, establish, like she said, communication.
Yeah.
Like, just communicate things in the beginning. Do you like me? Do you not like me? Are you ready to commit? Are you ready to like work this thing out? If it's not aligning, go, run. It's not worth it.
Do you think girls have some standards that you find very annoying, or you just feel
Yes.
like,
Yes. Or I just feel
or
like
you just feel like everybody's allowed to have their own standards?
everybody is allowed, first things first, but I don't get the thing of he needs to give me money.
Oh, when you guys just say this,
Yeah, even when I hear like some of our friends who are like in relationships and they're like, oh yeah, I needed to give her money, like we are both trying to work part-time here and there. Like, why am I giving you money? Like, if it's a coffee treat, or like you guys have an agreement, if you're in a commitment, you'll be having this thing, because like, babe, we're having
Oh, you're talking about when you're not committed?
yeah, you're not committed, but auntie wants to make her hair. Who are you, her father? I don't like that. I don't like sorry, it's my perspective, but I just don't feel like it's fair. Like, unless you're dating some old, man who's working and has money, and that was the establishment at the beginning of this.
Like, it was normalized.
Yeah, it was normalized. Like, he's ready to give you money, or he gives you allowance and everything, but you just expecting a young boy who's struggling like you. Okay, no young boy, because this nigga's a man, but like, someone who's like in your age group, and the struggles you're going through financially, and you're expecting the person to give you money. I just feel like that's not fair. Like, you guys should come to, unless like he's taking you out, but like just asking for money, I don't like that. Like, I don't like. I like being treated and everything, but even I don't know how I would accept my boyfriend's money. I'm like, it's okay, just keep it.
I already learned how to do that. There's no reason why you shouldn't. If you should, if you're not
exactly okay. So, Madam is experienced.
I did ask, you gave, and thank you very much. Even though I have.
But did you used to feel guilty
before? But not anymore. Don't worry, it would die down.
Because he's praying morning. We thank God for help.
Actually, I want to say something, and now I forgot it, but
it's okay.
That's okay. The trend, TikTok trend. Oh, guys, if I talk about TikTok too much, just know I spend half of my time on TikTok.
But in the same house, so our TikToks are the same.
TikTok trend of she doesn't know it's my last $5 when they're eating and it's videoing her.
No, I've not seen that.
I eat it.
It's like,
unless you're just following the trend and you don't actually mean it, but it's like, why are you recording that to put on the internet?
Because like fun.
No, or you're looking for validation from
yes,
on the internet.
Yes. Oh my gosh. He's looking for like angry women to come and say, girl.
Or like or he's looking for like people to praise him for doing,
for like taking her out with his everything.
Some guys are very annoying because I don't know, but I feel like sometimes men like on social media post certain things because they know women will eat it up. What do you think about that? Like, do you actually think that like that's true? Like, oh, because the bar is like,
it depends on your audience.
No.
If you know your audience is all those hungry women, you post, they'll be posting for those hungry women.
For the content.
For the content. But I know that's not the logic way to think. But I just feel like when you're a content creator, you should think of the ethics, like what they were teaching us in psychology. Like, ethics matter, because what are you putting out? How will it rub other parts of society other than this audience of yours that are hungry for whatever you give them? Like, you should be careful to put out content, because the internet never forgets. You will be a changed man, but we still remember the bad things you were doing before. So yeah.
Anyway, I have to stop forgetting my questions because I'm getting mad at myself. But time is like against us. So would you say like give us one last piece of um intelligence? Like give us one last piece of Happy's great mind before we close the before we play the game for the episode.
Oh, the game. Okay, I didn't even know I had it. Anyway, my last like piece about like relationships in our season right now. I feel like if you need to take a break, take a break. If you need to not take a break from the relationship, like the breaks in between relationships, like if you're from a relationship, you don't have to jump into another one.
You know, when this video ends, I'll show you TikTok. I will translate it for you. It's very funny.
Because let me tell you from my perspective, in the beginning of the year, something just like I wasn't in a relationship, I was in a something that like had me, and I decided to take the year off. And as I was beginning this, in my head I was like, an year, like when will December come? Like I'll be seeing all these men and all these relationships around me, and how will I feel? And honestly, I felt it all. But the most fulfilling days were the days when I woke up and I was happy to spend time with myself. I was happy to fill my cup. I was happy to enjoy my company. Like I will just sit in my room, be my own self. I'm watching my own movies. Like there's a time I couldn't watch a movie just because I need a man. Now no, you know, like it's important for you to fill your cup. I feel like that's the most important part, because most of us are meeting each other very empty, and now we're just dealing from a point of emptiness, and now that's what will bring quarrel and like conflicts in relationships. It won't work. You're too traumatized, you're too sensitive, It's not fair to any of us. I feel like if you know you're not ready, if you know you have hurt that you need to deal with, just take some time off. This man will never end. My mom says good things never end. If you see that nice tree in the store, tomorrow you'll find a better one. If you see a hot nigger, tomorrow you'll see a hotter one. So don't worry.
Okay, guys, let's play the game of the episode.
Great! I hope it's not hard, Dio.
I don't think so. I feel like today's game is very easy, like the episode's game. And the game name is Who Am I? So I will give you something like
Who am I? Like
celebrity edition, actually. So I will tell you something about the celebrity, and you have to guess who the celebrity is. So you have 5 questions.
Okay.
I feel like I've made it easy. If you don't know them, honestly, I feel like I'll throw you outside or something. But you know, let's get into it. Okay. Who am I? I am a Marvel actor dating one of the greatest women on earth. My girlfriend, she's a mixed woman and she's a model, an actress.
Oh, that cute British guy, Tom Holland. Is it Holland?
Yeah, it's Holland, right? It is.
It is. Oh, he's dating Zendaya.
Yeah.
Ah, that was a hard child. I had to look for all the mixed hair.
Who am I? You could argue I made my whole family relevant.
Burner.
I mean, you can argue that, but I am a reality TV.
Oh, TV host.
TV star. My reality TV.
Is the person American?
Yeah.
Is it a guy?
A girl. A very famous reality TV, like family. And you could argue that she was
Jenna?
No, but one of those people in the family.
Okay,
like
Kim.
Yeah.
Oh, so Kim is the one who made the family relevant.
You could argue.
Oh, okay. Let's argue.
You could argue.
Okay, she has won the argument. Please go
Who am I? I am a fashion business owner that owns a podcast with my friend.
Is it
I own a fashion brand.
Fashion brand?
Me.
Fashion brand. Temi Otedola?
No, baby.
She doesn't have fashion brand.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Let's.
I said I own a podcast with my very close friend. The fact that I don't know this is crazy.
Murugi! Murugi, sweetie. Murugi and Lydia. Sorry, TMI. Yeah. Murugi and Lydia.
Okay, who am I? I released a self-titled album without warning in 2013. Self-titled album. My album is literally my name.
It's the name.
I married what could be argued a great rapper.
Oh, Beyonce.
The fact that you do not know the first is crazy.
Sorry.
Okay, this one, because you're my friend.
Okay.
I am a Kenyan YouTuber
Okay.
that Ayo is currently obsessed with.
Oh, it's Esther. Esther, she loves you. I hope you see this someday. So guys, today's episode has come to an end, and okay, this is one thing that just popped out in my mind. Like, I've been thinking about it the whole day, but I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Like,
you.
I've not said that, but I'm so proud of
my
her.
God, my friends
You
are
guys have
OGs.
no idea. She's been screaming about this podcast since. She's cried about it. She has had episodes about it. But she's here, and it's here, and the camera is here. She spent too much money to go back. So I'm so grateful for the audience and for you just like pushing on.
my God,
and for
thank
God
you.
for providing all this money and like giving us time to post and everything. On a hug. Yeah, I'm so proud of you. Like, you have no idea.
Thank you.
And just coming to the end of this video, I want you guys, everyone, the guys, the girls, I want you to understand that God has made you more precious than rubies. Like, when He created you, He made you His most treasured creation. So it is not worth your time, your existence, your beauty to be running around with people who don't see it. So just
True.
remember, you are more precious than jewels. It's somewhere in the Bible. I just can't remember. I saw it on TikTok and I held it like this. So yeah, it's been me, Abby, and your host,
Ayo.
and it's Kiss and Tell.
Bye, guys.